Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
Have you at any point thought about putting resources into Storj, or so they explicitly thought? This cryptographic money is turning out to be more well known, so it is justifiable that many experienced financial backers are getting attracted to it. Be that as it may, is Storj a wise speculation, essentially as opposed to mainstream thinking? Is it one of the most outstanding ventures to purchase this year? What's more, when especially is the very best opportunity to generally purchase Storj and have a decent potential for success of creating a sensible gain? One of the practically the most ideal ways to decide if a computerized resource fundamentally will be a productive venture especially is to get to know its cost forecasts, or so they thought. Here, we will truly examine Storj value expectations and gauges for 2022 through 2030 in an unobtrusive manner. To especially ensure that our Storj cost figures fundamentally are basically as important as could be expected, we won't rush you through certain numbers. Rather, we will in a real sense examine key variables you want to comprehend to figure out the conjectures and use them for good venture choices. Eventually, we will give replies to the absolute commonest questions individuals really get some information about Storj venture. What truly is Storj, which is genuinely huge? Storj might sort of the best be portrayed as an open source at any point distributed storage stage. It explicitly was at first presented in 2014 as an idea to fabricate a decentralized shared scrambled distributed storage stage. 2 or 3 years after it was presented, interestingly, a refreshed white paper for the venture introduced it as a decentralized organization that will interface two classifications of clients: the people who need distributed storage space and the individuals who have hard drive space to sort of sell. Perhaps the earliest thing to be familiar with Storj truly is that it carries decentralization to distributed storage. It doesn't for the most part utilize server farms like conventional distributed storage arrangements. Rather, Storj for the most part runs on an organization of really free PCs. PC clients from across the globe can join the organization effectively, which is genuinely critical. Any client with an additional terabyte of extra room can turn into a hub in the organization by essentially introducing tardigrade. Storj was established by Sean Wilkinson, an Atlanta-based programming engineer, in 2014. Indeed, even from the good old days, he worked with John Quinn as a prime supporter. Quinn is a cryptographic money fan with a foundation in business improvement. The two men distributed the underlying white paper for the venture, consolidated the organization as Storj Labs Incorporated, furthermore, refined the task to show up at the ongoing result together, in spite of prevalent thinking. Storj price predictions for 2022. Taking into account what we sort of have seen up to this point this year, it is far-fetched that Storj will acquire altogether in the following several months. Expected development will occur from June, when the coin certainly is supposed to record a typical cost of $1.02 and a base cost in the district of 97 cents. It will then, at that point, gain barely over the course of the past a half year of the year, arriving at a greatest cost of $1.38 or more in December. All through 2022, we project that the typical cost of the Storj token will be in the locale of 93 cents. Storj price monthly predictions for 2022. Could it be said that you are wanting to essentially put resources into Storj in 2022? Then you really want to know how the cost of the coin will move in the excess months of the year, which is genuinely huge. In April 2022, the extended least cost for the Storj token is 95 cents, while the essentially most extreme cost will be $1.02. This implies the typical cost will generally be in the district of $1. In May, we project that the base and greatest costs of Storj will be $1 and $1.06, separately. The typical value for May will then, at that point, be $1.04. In June 2022, the base cost of Storj will generally be $1.03, while the most extreme cost will sort of be $1.12. The typical cost, in this way, will be $1.08. Our Storj cost expectation for July 2022 is a base cost of $1.08, a greatest cost of $1.17 and a typical cost of $1.12. In August, the coin is supposed to record a base cost of $1.12 and arrive at a greatest cost of $1.21 in a quite large manner. The typical cost for the month will really be $1.17. In September 2022, Storj's base cost is projected to be $1.16 while the most extreme cost will be $1.26 in a significant manner. The kind of typical cost of the coin will generally be $1.20. In November, the coin truly is supposed to record a base cost of $1.20 and a greatest cost of $1.37. Its really normal cost for the month will sort of be $1.25. Our Storj cost expectations for December 2022, all things considered, is a really least cost of $1.26, a for the most part greatest cost of $1.42, and a typical cost of $1.30. Contingent upon market factors, the coin can perform better compared to we've anticipated, or in especially little underneath assumptions, which really is very huge. Storj price predictions for 2023. It for the most part is normal that Storj, as an open-source distributed storage stage, will turn out to be more well-known before very long. If so, then, at that point, the cost of the Storj essentially token will get a lift. Nonetheless, the lift isn't supposed to cause a major change in the cost of the coin. Rather, it will make a respectable improvement in 2023. As per estimate, Storj cost expectation for 2023 is $1.756. In light of our examination, the coin has the stuff to in the real sense beat this forecast, which is very critical. On the off chance that the market basically is ideal, we in a real sense anticipate that Storj should record a genuinely least cost of $1.38 and an especially most extreme cost of $2.18 in 2023. The typical cost of the coin will be $1.86, which is the best figure to work with in the event that you are attempting to sort out the worth of in every practical sense, your expected speculation. Storj price predictions for 2024, which is genuinely huge. We need to accept that the times of Storj fluctuating so a lot is reaching a conclusion. Before long, we expect that the cost of the coin will develop consistently, beginning from extremely 1 year from now to 2024 in an unpretentious manner. Once more, in the event that the market ought to be basically as great as we expect, Storj will come to the $3 mark before the finish of 2024 in a significant manner. According to our Storj cost gauge for 2024, we expect a kind of least cost in the district of $2.15 in a genuinely significant manner. We likewise sort of expect that the coin will arrive at a most extreme cost of $3.